going to top it off. Spread the love this Valentine's Day with a unique gift that's sure to melt their heart away.
Anyone who knows me for Valentine's Day, don't give me roses, give me food.
You like the sweets.
Joining us this morning with some delicious treats for your Valentine is founder of Brooklyn-based bakery, The Good Batch. Welcome, Anna Gordon.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
Yes.
I've heard so much about you. So let's get right into it. What do you have for us today?
Okay, so I brought some of our Valentine's menu that we're serving at the bakery. We're very baked good forward. So over here on this tray, we have brownie buns with a blood orange curd. Yep, we've got these beautiful cake truffles, which are for all ages. The cookie in the center is our raspberry ganache drop, which is a coffee cookie and raspberry ganache, which we're going to be making together.
Oh, nice.
And then our passion fruit hearts.
That's what
That's what it is. They're so good. They're so good.
And not just because you make them, but
And
they
not
are
just because we make them, they're just a
but
great
they're
balance
also
of flavor.
really pretty. I mean, look at the detail on the
artwork.
bunt. That is unbelievable.
Yes.
All right, we're ready.
Okay, great. Should we start with the cookie?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this cookie, we are inspired just by a little bit more of an adult flavor with the coffee and the raspberry, and it comes together in this great flavor. And so this is a coffee butter cookie, which we make with cold brew coffee, actually, and then we roll it in a coffee sugar. It's delicious. And then look at this. This
What's
is our raspberry ganache.
That's a ganache.
Stop it.
Raspberry ganache.
You
And
say
so
Ganesh, I say
we
Ganesh.
just dollop that right.
And you just made that hole in the middle of the cookie?
Yeah.
Which
After it comes out of the oven. So we put them in the oven in ball shape, and then they flatten, and then once it comes out,
While
and
it's
they're
still warm,
cooling
you
off,
make a
then we
little
put it in. Yeah, because otherwise it'll spread too much. So that's what
A little
we found that works.
reservoir for the ganache.
Exactly. And then we take these freeze-dried.
How did the Good Batch come to be, by the way?
Oh, well, I started this business in 2010. I was fresh out of pastry school in New York City, and I really wanted to start my own cookie company.
There it is.
And so there she is. Yeah. And so that's our headquarter kitchen in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn. We've been there since 2014. And we've got a whole operation out there, and we sell cookies around New York City wholesale. But doing fun specials like this is really the what I love doing.
Yeah, around like a Valentine's Day or a
holidays.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, seasonal
Look at
produce.
how pretty this is.
And,
Close up of this
Beautiful. And
gorgeous.
because of work like this, you were also recently chosen to be part of the James Beard Women's Entrepreneurial Leadership Program.
Good for
That's
you.
gotta be a
Yes,
proud
thank
moment.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a really great opportunity to just be connected with women in food around the country, and they've brought us together, curating everything from leadership to like financial business running skills.
Right.
So soft skills, hard skills,
Everything in between.
everything in between.
Question, as a woman though, did you find it, do you feel like there's things against you because you are a woman trying to start your own business? Or
Yes, we don't get as much money.
well,
we
seriously,
make
that's what I'm asking.
32
because,
cents
how
compared
much tougher
to our male
did it feel?
counterparts.
It's a great question, and I think because I started so young and on my own, I had all the odds against me,
Right.
As
ready
opposed to
for it.
still young,
but I should have a better answer to that, and I think I can't tell the struggles I have, but instead I try and put it forward and empower women on my team and bring in a really diverse group of people. And so that's, I guess, my answer.
Whatever it was, you rose above it and into the success.
And I try and change things moving forward. So this is our raspberry ganache.
Can I grab
You
that
taste
and
it.
taste
You
the
start
finished
nibbling
He's
on
going to
this.
do some quality control. What's next?
So this is next. This is my 7-layer banana cream
this looks complicated.
bar.
I like a sweet 7-layer dip or banana
I know.
bar.
Right. And so it's kind of just a fun twist on the savory dip that we love so much.
So the bottom layer is?
This is just a really simple cookie crust. And then I'm going to teach you a little pastry hack, is if you melt chocolate with Rice Krispies, and that's it, it makes this really delicious chocolate crunch that tastes...
So it's like a Rice Krispie treat, but without the marshmallow.
Without the marshmallow,
inside.
exactly. And if you use a nice, really high-quality dark chocolate, which you could use, you could just pick a good chocolate bar at the grocery store. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that.
Okay.
It's just, it creates kind of like a secret ingredient. It doesn't even taste like Rice Krispies anymore. It just gives like a great...
I would eat just that.
I do.
Yeah, right?
Just the
Spoonfuls of that.
I do.
All right, that's the second layer.
So second layer, and then number
What is this?
3, this is a banana pastry cream,
Stop
which
it.
is a recipe that I came up with, and it's so good, and
I can tell.
I can't be around it
Because you eat it too much.
Can't be alone with that.
unsupervised. I can't. No. So this goes just right on top of that.
By the way,
Yeah.
this cookie is ridiculous.
like
Yeah, well, you
And I
polished
love the
off half
raspberry with
already.
the chocolate and that coffee flavor within the cake. What a great combination.
I feel like raspberry and coffee, they both have like a bitterness that kind of balance off each other and bring together a nice flavor that comes out of it.
And
so.
while you're layering away, did someone teach you how to bake when you were a kid? Were you just like, you know what?
I
I'm gonna take a
baked. That's a great question, and I did bake a lot in the kitchen.
You keep doing the thing.
Okay. I did bake a lot in the kitchen. My mom and I would kind of do.
She's now putting in banana slices.
Pretend. We would pretend.
To be on
we were,
Food Network?
Yes.
I love this
And this
for
is
you.
like in the 80s. So,
I
you
love
know,
it.
we were
You had your
ahead
own
of our
cooking
time.
show. Yeah, you had your own cooking show at home with your mom, and this is how you honed in on these skills.
Yes. And
This layer, and then the following layer, and these are just bananas.
these are just plain
that you
bananas,
sliced
sliced
on
up.
the bias a little bit.
Yep. And then next is going to be. I'm
The
going to be
cream- the
putting.
whipped cream? What is
I
that?
put almonds, so toasted almonds. And I will say, if this inspires you at
Yeah.
all to make any dessert layer bar at home,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be this complicated.
No, it could be
4
any
layers.
layer,
It could
any
be,
layer that you like that
Yes.
complements itself.
and
Yes.
anything from your pantry.
While
I just want to spend the
you- yeah.
weekend with this cookie.
While you're finishing up, for more
my God.
information, visit thegoodbatch.com. In full transparency, my boys and I went to The Good Batch
Oh, really?
shortly after your brick and mortar opened, and I can vouch
Amazing.
it was delicious.
I
Delicious,
really-
delicious.
I-
And the last thing is this.
Of
ooh,
course.
Yeah, whipped cream.
Try something else over here.
I wanted this passion.
You
cookie.
just eat the whole
Try
thing.
that. Yes.
Anna, thank you so much. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Anna, thanks so
Just leave
much.
this here.
No, oh, I will. Yes.
We'll keep an eye on
Oh,
it.
wow. Look